Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Divine Empress, your Fulani sister. So, I want to talk about something today. So, one of the things that I have realized personally for myself in this my journey of faith is that I got to a point where I realized I didn't have my own faith. Like, when I say that, I mean like I was watching and listening and following so many people who I felt were like deep in the faith. Like I would watch videos on YouTube of like these popular people in the faith and all of that stuff that and I realized that whenever I spoke about like God or anything like that, my explanations came from what I heard them say rather than what I knew. Like what I know, like even like I couldn't like quote like really scriptures and all that stuff because I haven't really read it for myself. It's like even the information about the scriptures that I know is because of mainly what I heard. And so that was like a reality check for me. So then I had to, fix that. I started to like not watch, and I had to make myself, I'm like, I have to have a personal relationship with God myself. Because, faith is a personal journey, right? All of us, I personally believe all of us have a connection to God, and all of us are meant to have a personal relationship with God. Like, and I feel like sometimes, or at least for me, what I was doing was like, I was living through other people. My faith was through other people rather than being direct. Sometimes, yes, we can take advice or we can ask questions, because we don't know everything, right? But that doesn't mean that everything now has to come from other people. Because we can pray the same way that God can answer somebody else, God will answer us too. We have the same access to God. We have the same access to the scriptures and all of that. And, you know, we ha- I'm like, we should at least try, you know? We should at least try. Um, Now, like, my faith is different. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the religious stuff it's different for me now. It's different, but like maybe if you're watching this and you're someone, whether you're religious or not, and you just believe in something, what I want to encourage you is that to know, to do your research. This is for me too. Let's do our research for the things that we believe in or we're interested in it, and try to really know it for ourselves. I think of it this way, like, you know, these messages, even me and the other people that you might be watching online, and the messages might be resonating with you and stuff like that. But I feel like the messengers are part of the message, but they're not the whole thing. You know, sometimes God will give you, yes, God can use other people to speak to you, but they carry a part of the message, and then it's up to you now to go to God. And first of all, you need to ask for confirmation if that was your message, so you're not taking something that wasn't meant for you. So you ask for confirmation if that was your message, and then ask God to clarify, because most of the times you're receiving just um, an introduction or part of the message through another person, but it's up to you now to take it up to God so you can get the rest or whatever else that was meant for you. It's always it's always, I want to encourage us to have our own personal relationship with the Most High, or the faith that we believe in. And if you believe in a faith where there's a scripture and stuff like that, try to read it for yourself and try to learn for yourself. If maybe um, learning the going as far as learning the language, learn how to have your own faith, because being in this time that we lean so much on the internet, if you're somebody that, like, maybe you were like me, you watch so much of these online, maybe prophecy videos, maybe spiritual videos, readings, and whatever it is that engage with, you engage with it so much. I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that let's always try to make sure that we have our own understanding of our own faith, that we're doing our own personal learning, and growing in our faith for ourselves. I always think of it this way. If you didn't have the internet, if one day or something you didn't have the internet, you didn't have access to the people that you relied on for your spiritual um, fulfillment or journey, then what would you do? Then what would you do? It's always good to try to be independent as much as possible, even when it comes to faith, you know. And in the areas where you need people, ask for guidance. Ask God to bring the right people, the right teachers to you to guide you. Ask for a particular sign when it comes to the things. Maybe you feel like, okay, God, if you're gonna send me a message through somebody, let the person say this in the video, or let me see this number, like stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I want to encourage myself to try to have our own personal relationship with God, because I feel like that's what we're meant here to do. The journeys from God to God, and each one of us are meant to have our own. The same way that anybody has access to God, we all do. We are all from the same source, and God is with all of us. All right, as usual, peace, love, and light. Remember to be the light in the world that you would like to see. Be the change that you would like to see. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Take care of the environment. Sending you lots of love. Remember, I'm always your cheerleader, rooting for you. We got this.